Hello everybody, welcome to our video tutorials. In this video we want to give you a short overview about expanding the I/O set of our power management controllers with external expansion boards. In modern automation and control systems, controllers are the backbone of managing and orchestrating complex processes. To ensure seamless operation, these controllers depend on their input-output, or I/O, capabilities to communicate with external devices, sensors, actuators, and networks. But as systems grow in complexity, the demand for more functionality increases. This is where expanding external I/O becomes essential. Stay tuned as we dive into how to integrate them into your automation system. Woodward power management devices offer flexible and scalable I/O capabilities to meet diverse system needs. Depending on the device type, you can integrate up to 32 digital inputs-outputs, 16 analog inputs, and 4 analog output modules. For DI/DO expansion, you have the option to choose Woodward's own IKD series modules or third-party devices like Phoenix Contact or WAGO. With these expansion options, Woodward devices provide the adaptability and functionality needed for advanced power management solutions. This table provides an overview of the maximum external I/O capabilities supported by various Woodward power management devices. It highlights the maximum number of digital inputs-outputs, analog inputs, and analog outputs that can be integrated with each device. This graphic illustrates the range of supported Woodward I/O modules, designed to expand the capabilities of your power management system. Each module is tailored for specific I/O requirements. IKD IN16 provides 16 discrete inputs for monitoring external signals. IKD OUT16 offers 16 discrete outputs for controlling external devices. IKD1M, a versatile module with 8 discrete inputs and 8 discrete outputs in one compact unit. IKD2M88, another flexible option with 8 discrete inputs and 8 discrete outputs, ideal for balanced I/O needs. This chart outlines the possible combinations of Woodward IKD modules, including the IKD IN16 and IKD OUT16. All mentioned expansion boards are seamlessly connected to the EasyGen device via the CAN Open protocol on CAN 2. This ensures reliable communication between the device and the external modules. The IKD IN16 and IKD OUT16 modules are easily configured using dip switches. No software is required, making setup quick and straightforward. For the IKD1M module, configuration is done using the Configure IKD tool, providing a simple and intuitive software-based setup process. The IKD2M88 module, on the other hand, is configured using the Toolkit software. This advanced tool allows for precise and flexible configuration to meet your system's specific needs. For the IKD IN16 and IKD OUT16 modules, the device number is defined using dip switches. Carefully set the dip switches to assign a unique device number that matches your system configuration. No software is required for this step. For the IKD1M module, the device number is configured using the Configure IKD tool. Open the tool, connect the module, and assign the device number in the configuration menu. This ensures the module communicates correctly with the EasyGen device. For the IKD2M88 module, you'll use the Toolkit software. Navigate to the device settings, where you can easily define the device number. Defining the device number is a critical step to ensure proper communication between the IKD modules and your EasyGen device. With these simple setup steps, your system is ready for reliable operation. In this slide, we'll provide an overview of the supported Phoenix Contact I/O modules. Supported modules include the EasyGen BK, a CAN open bus coupler for connecting the I/O system, the IB-IL24DO16, a 16-channel digital output module, and the IB-IL-Temp2UTH, a temperature measurement module for precise monitoring applications. All other supported Phoenix I/O modules are listed in the table on the left side, providing a comprehensive reference for your configuration options. It's important to note that a maximum of 3 Phoenix bus couplers can be connected to the CAN bus. The supported WAGO couplers include the 750-338, which features a sub-D connection, and the 750-337, equipped with an MC's interface. These couplers serve as the gateway for WAGO IO modules, enabling efficient and scalable expansion of your input and output capabilities. By utilizing the supported WAGO IO couplers, you can customize and expand your system to meet the demands of your application with ease and flexibility. Supported WAGO analog input modules include the 750-461-0003, a 4-channel input module for current signals, the 750-451, a 2-channel input module for voltage signals, and the 750-456, a 4-channel input module for temperature sensors. For all other supported WAGO analog input modules, please refer to the table displayed on the left. In the next 2 slides, we'll explore the supported WAGO modules. Both Phoenix and WAGO modules use DIP switches for configuring their baud rate and address. Proper setup ensures reliable communication with the CAN bus and other connected devices. For precise setup information, refer to the user manuals of the Phoenix and WAGO devices. Following these guidelines will ensure smooth integration and optimal performance. Configuring the CAN2 interface in the Woodward EasyGen device involves several steps. Enter the configuration menu of the EasyGen device. Navigate to the Interfaces section to configure CAN2. Go to the CAN interface settings and select CAN2. Here, you will set up general CAN2 parameters, including the baud rate. Set the baud rate according to the requirements of your external CAN devices. In the Configure CAN2 menu, you'll find options to set up node IDs for external devices connected to the CAN2 network. For detailed step-by-step instructions, consult a user manual specific to your EasyGen model. The manual will provide diagrams, menu structures, and additional configuration details tailored to your device. Press the Parameter button on the front panel. Navigate and select Configuration to access the configuration options. Enter Configure Application menu. Go to Configure Inputs/Outputs. Choose Configure External Inputs. Go to Configure External Discrete Inputs. In this menu you can choose the single external discrete inputs for configuration. You can configure the external analog inputs in the same way as you did for the discrete inputs and outputs. Start by accessing the configuration menu and navigating to the Inputs/Outputs section. From there, select External Analog Inputs, and you will see a list of available analog input channels. To configure external inputs and outputs in the EasyGen device through the CAN2 interface, follow these steps. First, navigate to the CAN2 menu in the Configuration settings. Locate parameter 15320, which allows you to select the correct combination of external IOs to be used. In the table provided, you can see the possible combinations of external IOs. Refer to the EasyGen manual for more details on these combinations and their specific functions. After changing parameter 15320, it is important to wait for approximately 10 seconds to ensure the system processes the change. Once you've waited, proceed to reboot the EasyGen device. Remember, the system will not apply the changes to parameter 15320 until the EasyGen is rebooted. Be sure to follow the sequence carefully to ensure successful configuration of the external IOs. When selecting external modules for the EasyGen device, configurations can be chosen freely. However, it is important not to exceed the maximum allowable quantities for each type of input and output. 16 analog inputs, 4 analog outputs, 32 digital inputs, 32 digital outputs. For example, if you only need 4 analog inputs, select the configuration P16AI4AU and configure only 4 inputs to on in the external analog input settings. The table provides example combinations of external modules for easier selection. Here's how to read the table. For the entry 2 IKD, 16xDIDO, this means 2 devices are being used, each with 8 digital inputs/outputs. Alternatively, it could mean 1 IKD IN16 module, which has 16 digital inputs, and 1 IKD OUT16 module, which has 16 digital outputs. The letter P in the table refers to Phoenix modules, while W refers to WAGO modules. These combinations allow flexible configuration, ensuring you can meet your specific system requirements. For further information and detailed examples, refer to the EasyGen manual. For additional information about Woodward devices, including manuals, software, compliance certificates, and other documentation, please visit our documentation server. This resource provides everything you need to support the configuration, operation, and maintenance of your Woodward products. This is all for now. Please make sure to check our other video tutorials.